Ho, 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 everyone, and welcome. I wanted just to take a few minutes with you. We are just a few weeks away from the end of the holiday season, right? You've been going through the holiday season the last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to take this moment to give you some focus and give you some motivation and give you some power over these last couple of weeks, because these next couple of weeks are the challenging weeks as we get in. Because you know why it's getting challenging is because you're getting worn down. You're getting worn down by all this stimulus of the holidays, the stress, right? We've got a lot more going on right now, right? And also all the parties and the social obligations, that's all stimulating our brain, and our brain's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it's really easy to get off track this time of year. And I want you to stay focused, and I want you to stay on track so you can get to January 1st and not have to start over again, but that you can feel like, okay, I got through the holiday seasons. I mastered that. I stayed consistent with my weight release goals or my weight maintenance goals, and I'm good to go for the new year. I'm ready. Bring it on, right? So let's look at some of these fattening holiday habits that you definitely want to avoid in these next couple of weeks. And even if you feel like you've gotten off track a little bit, allow this session just to get you right back motivated, focused, and believing in yourself. Because remember, self-communication is the most important part of weight management. So even before we hop into this, I want to give you a moment to forgive yourself. If you need to forgive yourself for any thing that's happened, like if you've gotten off track, or if you feel like, oh, I've already blown it, I've gone to so many parties and overeaten, or what have you, or if you feel like you're sort of in this sugar coma, I want you to just take a moment and say, you know what, it is what it is. I forgive myself, and I have a couple more weeks to get back on track, to believe in myself, to be healthy, to make healthy choices, and really enjoy the holiday season. So let's go through now the three habits that are fattening so that you can avoid those. And I'm going to give you a little tip to not only avoid them, but what to do instead, so that you can really get the most out of these next couple of weeks and stay connected and present and have a fantastic holiday season and get to the new year and be ready for a fabulous new year. So, fattening habit number 1, we're hoping and trying to be good during the holiday season. Now, if you haven't noticed, hoping and trying, when it comes to our brain does not understand hope or try. It really basically, when we're hoping or trying to be good, we're basically telling our brain blah, 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 blah. You remember those old Charlie Brown cartoons where the teacher, all the kids heard was blah, 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 blah? Well, that's kind of what also happens when it comes to managing our weight and hoping and trying to be good in the holiday season. It just means blah, blah, blah. So you want to have a plan. So even if your plan is, I am maintaining my weight through the holiday season, or I am exercising and making healthy choices every single day during the holiday season. If I'm releasing weight during the holiday season, I'm releasing a pound per week for the holiday season. You want to have a clear, specific goal, and you want to be committed to that goal. You want to commit and not hope or try. I'm committed to making healthy food choices at every meal. I'm committed to exercising 4 days a week. I'm committed to maintaining my weight through the holiday season. Anything, the more specific the directions you're putting in this wonderful thing we call up here our brain, the more the brain is going to serve you and work for you and not against you. Because hoping and trying is just basically dialing in the exact same thing that's happened every single holiday season. So don't hope or try. Have a plan. Okay, the next thing, people pleasing. Oh my goodness, this is the time of year where everybody is feeling loving and we want to people please all over the place. Here is the thing, if you do not have a plan, the world has one for you, and we need to plan first to please ourselves, to take care of ourselves. And I'm not meaning in a selfish way, but I mean when we take care of ourselves, then we can actually connect to other people and be of more service to them instead of sitting in our own funk when we're not feeling connected to ourselves. But this is a time of year when we're super busy, right? We're buying presents and we're seeing people, and our brains get really, really overwhelmed at this time of year. So instead of worrying about everything and everyone else, we need to start from our center. We need to start with our needs, which is taking care of ourselves, making sure we have healthy food, and that we have a plan for exercise so that we are not falling at the mercy of everybody else except ourselves. Take care of yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place. But I assure you, you're of no use to anybody else if you're not healthy, if you're not taking care of yourself. And it's easy to go to parties and please a hostess by eating the holiday stuff she's putting in your face or he's putting in your face. Go with a plan, go with an intention. And, to the people pleasers, thank them so much for their generosity. And if they're trying to feed you, say, you know what, I'll have that later. Or, oh, that looks great. But you know what? I'm really, I've noticed when I'm eating a lot of sugar, it doesn't make me feel good. So that looks delicious. Thank you so much for the offer, but I'm going to say no for right now. Just let them know how much you appreciate them and appreciate their generosity, because that's really what they want. They just want to be appreciated more than you're actually eating the food that they're offering them. So make a big fuss about it, say how lovely it looks and how delicious it looks, but move on and don't be a people pleaser. Please yourself first, and the rest will fall into place. Okay. Do not, fattening number 3, the most fattening, starting over January 1st. That is basically giving your mind the permission to just eat everything in sight and to just disconnect completely. Long-term permanent weight mastery is not about starting over. If you break one habit with struggling with your weight, break the start over tomorrow habit. That is the most fattening habit that you can have. If you eat something or binge or have an episode where you're overeating, forgive yourself. Get clear on what just happened. Okay, own it. I own the fact that I just ate that whole fruit cake, or I own the fact I went to that party and I ate way more than I planned to, but I am getting right back on track with my healthy plan. Not the hope and try, a healthy plan, the next meal, not the next day, the next meal. Go for a walk, connect with yourself again. Do not start over on January 1st. I assure you, if you just use this holiday season to stay consistent and to keep taking yourself back instead of starting over, you will be far ahead for the new year. All right? So don't hope and try, have a plan. Don't people please. If you're going to people please, the first person you please is yourself. Have a plan, take care of yourself, and you'll be taking care of everybody else because you'll be happy, you'll be connected to yourself, then you can connect to them, and don't start over January 1st. Okay, now I want you to have a wonderful, happy holiday season, and really thank you for being a part of the community. I hope you have a happy, wonderful new year with your family and your friends, that your holiday season is full of happy moments and enjoyable, pleasurable moments, and connection, most of all, to yourself, to your health, and being your best self. All right? So have a fantastic holiday season, and I will see you in the new year.